Hey, it's Magenta/Winter. I'm here with a 1-minute hot topic lawsuit question and hopefully to help inform girls of their rights and options. And this one is okay, so I've been screwed over, but what does it look like to participate? So, that is what I'm going to focus on answering, and it is the easiest thing in the world to participate. There will be 3 girls who are using their face and getting the word out there and doing different publicity things. You'll be using their real names, and aside from that, every other person who chooses to participate, you will remain 100% anonymous. What will happen is you will sign something saying that you would like this attorney to represent you and that you're joining this lawsuit. At some point, you'll get an email from an attorney saying he'd like to set up a phone interview with you, and that's assuming that that goes that route. He might do something a little more broad depending. We've had a pretty broad response from girls, and they're all kind of waiting on a last minute verification, and so he's setting something up so that everyone knows that I'm just not some 30-year-old girl who is bitter from the club and talking out my ass, and so that you can see that this $900 attorney is serious about taking this case and is beyond confident at the outcome because, well, we got the contract, so it proves everything. Anyway, so, yes, it will be super easy, and assuming that we do the most work you'll ever have to do, you'll literally just talk to him for an hour, answer a few questions, he'll type it up, send it back, you'll read it. If that's what you said to him, and he just makes it sound all pretty and punctuated nice, and if that's what you just said to him, you'll sign it and send it back, and literally, that's it. And it goes into a bunch of information that's being used to say Jane Doe 1 and 30 other ones experienced something similar to this, and we have these things that prove these affidavits, and they're just signed and under penalty of perjury, that this is true, this is what you've experienced. And so all of it will just substantiate the conditions in which we work, like the actual manifestation of these contracts and how they force us to fulfill them. And so you won't do anything. You'll never set foot in court. You'll never have your name anywhere. 100%, you'll remain anonymous. You'll sign something. You'll literally have a 1-hour phone call with an attorney, sign one other thing, and then you just sit there for 3 years and get updates on how it's going. And then you collect your money. So it's really easy, and we're being taken contingent, so you don't provide any money. He will pay for everything up front, and that's another way that you know that this case is going to win and very serious. And a contingent case means they front all the costs, they do all the work for free, and at the end they get a third. That's why when you get recoveries, you get them ×3. 1/3 is for the actual what you were owed. Another third is for any trauma you experienced, any losses you experienced by not having that money then, any inconveniences, that kind of thing. And then the other third is that because you had to go through a legal system to get your money, they account for the fact that you have to pay your attorney for that. So that's why you'll get basically double of whatever you're owed, and that includes paying for your attorney. So he's taking contingent, but if an attorney loses a contingent case, they literally lose everything. They don't make a cent off of it, and you're not liable for the costs. So that's how you know that, if someone is $900 an hour and willing to work for 3 years for free on a case, he's not going to walk away unless he wins. And so, anyway, it is a very slam dunk case that you can be a part of, and you will never have to set foot in court. No one will know your name or that you were a part of it, and you can continue to dance at clubs without fear of being, I don't know, retaliated against. But that's illegal too, so if it happened, you could sue their pants up again, but it's not legal, and it's not something you would even have to worry about because you could remain anonymous.